Hello viewers, thank you for coming back to our channel, and we are here to keep delivering interesting topic. Our concern is to make sure you have the sufficient knowledge and enlightenment about law. We started this series, and in this series we have already delivered 2 episodes to you. One we discussed the defense of alibi, the other one we discussed the defense of provocation. If this is your first time of seeing our videos, kindly visit the channel. You will see all these videos, and then do well to subscribe and watch these videos. It promises to be great and is very enlightening and educating. You check out, you see the comments, you see the response of people. That keeps us moving, that keeps us delivering to you every now and then. I remain Ishaku Joseph Shirumai, your favorite lawyer, bringing you interesting topics every day. So today we have another thing to discuss with you. We are taking the other available defense to an accused person. Okay. So today we are taking the defense of self-defense. Self-defense is a defense that is available to an accused person who is accused of the commission of an offense. Now, what is self-defense? The provision of the law is clear. Everybody is entitled to life, and no life should be taken without the due procedure of law. So the law allows reasonable use of force for the defense of a person's life and his property from being violated. Now this is, let's take a scenario to see. If I am seated here and somebody attempts a violence on me and puts me in a position where I feel my life is threatened or my property is threatened, I am allowed by law to use a reasonable force in defense of that violation against me. Now there are salient things that we need to look into so that we'll be able to take advantage of the defense of self-defense. Now, one of the things you must look out is that the defense has to be proportional to the attack. For example, I am seated here and then Mr. Aremu attacked me using a simple biro, and I said, wow, my life is threatened, my life is in danger, and I pulled out a gun and fired at Aremu. In such situation, defense of self-defense cannot avail an accused person because that response is not proportional to the attack. It's not proportional. Of course, somebody came with biro and then I pull out gun to attack the person. The defense of self-defense cannot avail you at this particular time. But if he attacks me with his bare hand and I responded with bare hand to ensure that my life is not in danger, to protect myself, that is self-defense. So the thing we must note is that self-defense has to be reasonable, it has to be proportional, and it has to be instantaneous. Instantaneous in the sense that Aremu attacked me, I defended myself. Not that I escaped from the point of the attack, went home, chilled down, and then organized an attack on Aremu to say is a self-defense. That advantage of the defense of self-defense, there are elements that have to be available, that have to form, there are elements that have to be there for you to take advantage of the defense of self-defense. One of the elements is that there must be reasonable apprehension for the fear of death or bodily harm. Another thing is that there must be the use of force to defend yourself must be necessary, and then the last thing is that the defense has to be proportional to the attack. Now when we're talking about proportional to the attack, is that the weapon or any arm that will be used in self-defense has to be proportionate to the force coming from the attacker. So if a person is using what is very, very negligible and then you pull out a gun to attack the person, that will not be a proportional attack. The defense has to be proportionate to the attack. Now the example is somebody is using a stick or a biro and you say the only thing I can use to defend myself is gun, that's why I brought out a gun and fired the person. The defense of self-defense will not avail a person in situations like this. Or if the circumstances shows that there is no apprehension, there is no fear of bodily harm or death, there is no attack on property, and then you jumped up, you will turn out to be the attacker, not the defender. The defense of self-defense is the guarantee that a person can protect himself from an attack that is unlawful. So it's not a provision to say, okay, this person has done this to me, I will use defense of self-attack. Somebody cannot come to you and then you run and escape the scene, then go back prepared and come and attack the person to say, I'm defending myself. that is not the defense of self-defense. So this is what we want you to understand. In case you are standing in any trial, or your relation or a friend somewhere whom his act was done based on defense of himself from an attacker, look at the situation, analyze the situation. Possibly he can take advantage of this defense. God bless you.